I'm Nancy Smith. I'm a volunteer interviewer for the Bowdoin Career Center, and I've had the opportunity to interview several students this fall. They've all been nervous when they come in, and I tell them, hey, this is the whole point. That's why you're here. We'll work out the kinks and replay it, and when you go into the real deal, you'll be relaxed. And most of them, in fact, I think all but one of the, I interviewed several young men and one young woman, all of whom have been applying for jobs basically in the financial sector. So we've talked about that for the most part. And what I've told them is to think back to when they came to Bowdoin, for example, for an interview. And I say, okay, you've got 20, maybe 30 minutes at the most to sell yourself and add something to your resume, which hopefully the interviewer has taken the time to read, and enhance that a little bit, and if you will, spin it towards your Bowdoin education. And that seems to have worked pretty well from the feedback I've gotten. And one of the things we've talked about in the questions and concerns that several of the young men have had is that, but I don't have the experience that, say, a Bentley or a Northeastern graduate has had in the real world, quote unquote, with job experience. And so we've gone back to the resume and said, okay, you have your relevant coursework on there. How would you like to spin that resume to fit what the job interview, what the job description rather, is all about? So we've talked about critical thinking skills that are certainly very important here at Bowdoin, critical reading, ability to reflect in a critical way when it's demanded, the quality of the liberal arts education here, the fact that professors teach only undergraduates and they really care about teaching well. That to me is one of the true values of a Bowdoin education. There's a very famous guy who was the dean of admission, I don't know how many years ago, but several years ago at Amherst, who used to say that the value of a liberal arts education is that it trains you for nothing, but it prepares you for everything. And I often come back to that. And again, you have 20 to 30 minutes to sell yourself. How are you going to spin that Bowdoin education to really work in your favor? Relax, be yourself, smile, and you'll be fine.